Lost.
Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Chuck Jones, here with the whole Zone Sports team, Jay Miller, Andy Millay, Anissa Blankenship, and Tyson Trinidad, as we bring you Week 1 action of high school basketball here on the Zone. We're all in kind of a high here tonight, as Wheelersburg has just captured the state title in football.
They have. It's time to tuck that football away and roll out the basketball now, but big night for Wheelersburg, and big congratulations to them.
Oh, I'm telling you, amazing. And it's amazing how many great games we got to watch this year, the talent we got to see on the field, everything like that. Big kudos, big congrats out to the Wheelersburg. And you know what? The other thing I want to mention real quick about that, it was so nice to see so many other schools and businesses support them as they left the other day.
Right, yeah. The county has always really supported the local teams that go into the playoffs, especially if they go deep.
Yeah.
So, they got a great deal of support, I think, the entire county. And I love the end of it. I saw the telecast where they gave out the awards, and the master of ceremonies that was handing those out actually credited Scioto County as well.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, it really is truly a championship for all of us.
It is.
Because they represent all of us.
You're absolutely right. And it was great to see everybody put the rivalries away and get behind the team that's leading the pack and just go for it. You know,
absolutely.
Give them all the support. But now that we've addressed that and congratulated them,
yes,
we're talking about basketball. We're here at the Northwest Mohawks Auditorium, and we're going to have a great game tonight. And this is New Boston and Northwest. I mean, what do you think about these two teams?
Well, you know, they're both schools that they love their basketball. They don't have the storied past that maybe Wheelersburg does. We talked about them a little while ago.
Yep.
New Boston's a small school, nice little community school where everybody supports them. Northwest out here, kind of the same deal, just on a bigger platform. But both teams love their basketball. They want to come in and play well tonight, and you know they're going to have a lot of rust.
Yep.
First game of the season, they're not going to play great. They're going to make a lot of mistakes. Who's still standing at the end, they'll come out ahead.
That's true. That's true. Tonight's officials are Stacy Ragland, Greg Woods, and James Turner. So as we get ready for the tip-off, there's the whistle, and there it goes.
And we're still waiting on names for the New Boston players, so it's really hard for us to pitch out that kind of thing. We'll try to put names to it as we hear them announced throughout the game. But really quick hands there on the jump ball.
Right. Well, Mal Potts was the one that actually got the ball and got it out of bounds there. And we've got a score there from number 4.
Nice way to start the game. So New Boston looks like they're in a matchup zone. Makes it kind of look like a zone here, but they're pressuring the ball around. And number 0 is going to be tagged with the foul there.
All right, I'm going to be old here for a minute.
Okay.
Are there tattoos on these boys?
There's tattoos on these boys. And I noticed that actually in the pregame, and I wondered, you know, is that allowable?
I know. It's interesting.
At some levels, they have to tape those suckers up, you know?
Yeah.
So
interesting.
My, how times change.
They sure do.
Kick out to the corner.
And the Mohawks lose control of it there, right into the basket.
Tyler Caldwell trying to drive the lane. Pass is a little bit late. Bounces off his knee out of bounds.
Then we got 4 coming down again. Who is that?
Cade
Conley.
Yeah. So quick transition there at the beginning of the game here. There again, they're just feeling each other out. There's going to be a lot of growing pains in this game.
That's true. Quickly, I want to mention our tip-off sponsor was AC1 Communications. Tip off your television viewing with a big switch over to satellite.
Yeah, it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end. Mason Campbell, number 5, the starting point guard there. He's got a little pain on his arm there.
Yep.
We were talking about that. He drives this offense.
Does he? A little passing around. Recovered by Conley.
Hunter Berry there with a quick shot.
And Conley puts it up for 2. So score on the board is 4 for the Tigers, 0 for the Mohawks. And they're going to have to turn this around. Little jumper by 20, Garrett Rowe.
Garrett Rowe, and he's a guy that steps into the lineup tonight. There's a few players that aren't getting to play this evening for the Mohawks. So that's going to bring them down a tick.
Conley puts it up and misses.
New Boston does a good job getting back on defense, not allowing Northwest to get any kind of transitional game. Garrett Rowe from the same spot comes up short this time.
Just a little short.
Deep.
Long shot by number 24, Tyler Caldwell. It's good for 3.
Deep 3. Not afraid to shoot it.
No. The Mohawks are trying to answer. It's just not working well for them yet.
Yeah, there's your foul there. Just they're not too hot from the outside. They're trying to get a lot of shots right there from the elbow on this side of the gymnasium. They've made one. With the squad that they have, I feel like they probably want to get a lot of play inside.
I think you're right.
But New Boston's, they're looking pretty good from the outside.
They are. They are. So we got Landon Smith there, missing the first of 2. And he nails the second one.
Second one goes down. Free throws are just so important. You really have to be on the upside at 75% as a team.
So many games could be pivoted a different direction that way. Like
Absolutely.
you said, 75% is really where you need to be.
Yep. The wife and I went up to watch Ohio State this week when they played Clemson.
Yeah.
They shot less than 50% as a team.
Really?
This is a college basketball team. That's just not something that should happen, not even at the high school level. You win and lose ball games at the stripe.
Yep. Well, how many coaches, continually try to take the team back to the fundamentals of everything,
Right.
And that's probably one of the most basic pieces. So we got Jacob Bond bring the ball down.
Working the perimeter. Swinging it to 33.
Ooh, look at
Braxton Markham puts it down.
Braxton Markham with that shot. Putting 3 on the
that
board.
Was Caleb Smith. I'm looking at the JV one. Let's fold this in half so I'm not looking at it.
My mistake.
There we go. Yeah, 33, Caleb Smith.
We definitely want to give him kudos. So that brings it up to a 1-point ball game.
So a couple of players that aren't playing today. We've got Dustin Taylor, who's not dressing today, and Billy Crabtree has a pretty wild-looking ankle injury. That's why he's not on the floor today.
Really?
Just spoke with his dad, Bill. Garrett Rowe steps into the lineup. And the man to look for Northwest is Kyle Leslie. You might remember his cousin, Hank Leslie, who I believe set a few records out here in basketball.
Really? Woo! Flipped off. And then.
Got to call that. They just got tangled up with their feet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the Mohawks will take the ball back out. So now
Strong inside play there by Kyle Leslie.
For all the viewers out there who probably don't know and probably don't follow you on Facebook, it was your birthday this week.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah. I officially turned 40-15.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's official. I'm an old guy.
But it looked like you got to eat at Schmidt's.
We did make a pit stop on the way up to the Ohio State game. You know, the only thing is I don't understand why the Buckeyes didn't know it was my birthday. You know, you're supposed to win
You would
on
think.
my birthday,
you
right?
would think.
I don't know what happened there. Came up a little short.
Tell you. So we got 24 there at the line. Leslie.
So Kyle Leslie finishes that.
Putting both
And he's
of
their
his.
go-to guy.
So the Mohawks now have a 1-point lead.
Yeah.
And that's turned around by number 12 there.
Drake Truitt.
Got a couple Truitts on the team tonight.
So 32 there. Hunter Berry's going to go over the back, as they say.
Yeah.
As you can see the different styles of play here, it looks to me like Northwest might be a little bit longer than New Boston is. So what's New Boston do? They dribble drive, take the layup or kick it out. Northwest going to have their hands full trying to defend the lane.
Conley jumps back, misses from the line. Put back up by Truitt.
Yep. Great job of boxing out there, getting good inside position in the easy putback.
Woo! Nice one from the side. Three-pointer from Hunter Berry.
Hunter Berry lays it down from outside.
So they tie it up 11-all.
And these two teams, they're not talking football season, are they? Nice shot there. Cade Conley.
Mohawks are now 13-11.
Got him some separation, jumped, got the ball up nice, soft off the glass.
13 Tigers, 11 Mohawks. The Tigers get it back and move down court.
Leslie was looking for a foul there, but he didn't get it. And I think we kind of had a little payback there. If there was any question, they just gave it back to him.
Yep.
That happens.
Got just
Thus
over
far, the officiating crew out here looks like they're doing a good job. It's opening day for them as well.
That's true. That's true. Right at 2 minutes left to go in the first period. 13-11 as the Tigers lead. Mohawks passing around, looking for a good opportunity.
Should have shot it.
Hunter Berry bounces
And
it out the rim.
There, number 4, Cade Conley comes out with it. He's going to drive the lane. Mason Campbell tries to take
little
the charge,
play there.
but a nice pass to number 12.
Yeah,
finishes up.
nice.
Drake Truitt. Mohawks down 15-11 now as they work the ball around the arc. So New Boston sitting in a zone with the knowledge that Northwest a little bit bigger than they are. They're going to sit in there and make sure that they don't get any entry passes and allow Northwest to play inside. Thus far, that's been pretty effective. Northwest not too awful good so far from the outside.
Woo!
And New Boston is.
I'm telling you, was that
They've
Conley
canned
again?
quite a few. That was Cade Conley from well behind the line.
Man, that was a nice three-pointer.
So they're going to have to close out. There again, that's the difficulty of being a little bit bigger team. It's harder for those big guys to close out as quickly.
Yep. Mohawks are passing. Oh, the Tigers steal it. Conley's bringing it down court, and he's told to slow it down a little bit as we've got less than a minute left on the clock for the first period.
Well, they're going to try to juice this down, looks like, for probably the last shot, or not.
Almost. Recovered by Conley. It's going in.
Behind the back
Passes
pass
underneath.
by Cade Conley sets up the foul. And a little bit of French pastry on that play.
It was.
That was pretty sweet.
So 12, Drake Truitt goes to the line. 17 seconds on the clock. It's up. No good.
Emmons comes in for Kyle Leslie. Leslie a little frustrated. Little fellas getting their hands in there when he gets those entry passes.
That's it.
And swiping them away. He's got to get that ball up underneath his chin.
Clock's counting down. Comes Hunter Berry driving. He passes off.
That's going to be off the backside.
Conley puts it up.
It does get off in time.
Oh.
It almost banks it in.
Real close.
As Coach Adam Cox gives his player a bump coming off the sideline. Hey, nice try.
That's it.
It almost went down.
That's it. Well, the score is 19-11 with the Tigers up. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Many people know that at the Battery Terminal in Ashland, Kentucky, we sell automotive, marine, and recreational vehicle batteries. But did you know we also sell
Power Wheels, motorcycle, and wheelchair batteries?
We also sell batteries for garage door openers, watches, cordless phones, and cell phones.
The Battery Terminal is a family-owned business located in Ashland, Kentucky. We've been in business for 28 years, and we are here to service your battery needs.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And welcome back here to Zone High School Sports, Week 1, high school basketball here on the Zone. We're bringing you Northwest versus New Boston at the Mohawks home turf. Score is 19-11 with the Tigers being up. Coach Adam Cox is pacing the floor down there.
Yeah, and New Boston just doing a really good job of, a little Eagles song here, taking it to the streets.
That's it.
They're driving that lane and either finishing, picking up the foul, or able to kick that ball out for somebody spotting up a three. They're doing a really good job. Right now, Northwest Mohawks are trying to find themselves.
They are. You're absolutely right. I mean, they're making a lot of attempts. It's not coming together for them yet. Waiting for it to gel.
Just passing the ball around the horn here, looking for that feed. New Boston doing a good job of holding them off. It's going to be New Boston ball, and had he not actually touched that ball, I think would have stayed here.
I think
Caleb
so.
Smith got his big paw on that before it bounced out of bounds. So Kate Conley is going to bring the ball down the floor and set this offense up. Northwest sticking with its man-to-man defense. New Boston using some ball screens to try to get somebody open. That's going to go off his leg and out of bounds. Turning it over to Northwest. So right now, just not a whole lot of fluidity as far as the offense, getting the ball moving around, finding who they're looking for right away and scoring. Maybe this can get them sparked.
There we go.
And 32, Hunter Berry might be sparking that comeback right now.
Might be.
19-13 with 6:40 to go in this quarter.
Long shot by Conley from the outside, puts three more on for the Tigers.
You know what? The season's new. Don't know this kid at all yet, but I got a feeling you don't give him that much space.
I think you're right. That's
He
the
made that
second or
look
third
effortless.
three-point we've seen him make this game.
Yes. Yeah, Northwest is searching for that shot. New Boston almost gets it immediately. Spot up three.
Yeah. You know, I've got to hand it to the Mohawks here. I mean, they're handling the ball well.
Mm-hmm.
They're moving it around. They're looking for an opening. They're just not Either they're not confident enough to take it, or they're just not finding one they're comfortable with, you know?
Wow. You know, I don't think Coach Jason Smith is happy with them right now.
No.
They're moving the ball around the perimeter, but the big guys inside are standing in spots. You've got to work to get that position, and if you're not open, then you got to spin and go away, screen backside. You got to move.
Yeah.
Right now they're just standing in spots, not getting anything done.
Yep.
And I don't think it was happy with that 5-second call either.
No.
That's strange to get a 5-second call in a zone. You don't see that every day.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, really good chance here for a fast break. Taking it to the hole. It was going to be called on the floor. The basket would not have counted anyway, but really nice effort from Mason Campbell to get that ball up there.
Definitely. So, Mohawks looking for an open. There we go, passing it in. Hunter Berry's passing it over.
That's the feed inside they're looking for, and they need Leslie to heat up inside.
Man.
He needs to dominate the paint.
He does.
He came up short there. And
Conley from the side.
I'm telling you what, this kid should be wearing number 4. He should be wearing number 3.
Yeah.
Because that's what he does.
You're right.
That should be the advertisement he's wearing on his back.
Yep.
So yeah, right now the do we have awards that go out to these players?
Yeah, we all have a player of the game.
Yeah. Right now, Cade Berry's kind of he's got the chalk in his hand in the midst of writing his name on that board.
Yep. Oh,
we'll see what he does the rest of this game, but right now he's having a great game.
There's the shot.
That was a nice move,
shot.
dribbling to his right. He knew he had time to get that off, and shooters just do better off the dribble typically. They like to take that 1 or 2 dribble, especially to their favored side. He's a right-handed shooter, and that looked good. Nothing but net.
Yep. Woo! Little assist there coming in.
And you know who sets that up? Number 12, Drake Truitt. He hooked his defender to get himself into the lane to take the shot. Missed the shot, but a great putback by number 24. That's Tyler Caldwell. He climbed the ladder of success there to finish that off.
He got it.
Yeah, it's just tough. Northwest is trying to get the ball inside on this tight, restrictive zone. And New Boston's forcing them to shoot from the outside.
Oh, look at there.
Well, in another Tyler Caldwell deep 3. They're draining.
I tell you what, he's moving right in behind Conley.
From the distance, yeah. They're really filling it up from the outside.
They are. Well, let's take a quick break while they take a break on the floor, and we'll be back right after this.
You've always been able to recognize value. The decisions you make today put you on the road to where you want to be tomorrow. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphy, your local State Auto insurance agency.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. And we're back here at the Northwest Mohawks Auditorium, where we've got 3:41 left to go till the half, and the Mohawks are down by 15 points right now to the Tigers.
This is not the way you want to start your season at home in front of your home court fans who have been waiting for basketball season to start.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to pick it up here to finish up this half. Really, ideally, you want to get this inside 10 points. You know, you can't get it all back in one shot. So you try to get this in under 10-point deficit, take it into half, make some adjustments, and come back and play better.
Well, I can tell you that 15-point difference right there is Caldwell and Conley on 3 points.
Absolutely. They got to close out, stop those threes, and they got to operate inside right there with Kyle Leslie finishing up. That's their go-to guy inside. They want to feed that paint and get him involved. He's got to dominate.
Yep.
Wow. That's just a whole lot of quickness. Number 12 there.
12
Right through it, beating him to the lane, out hustling him for the rebound, putting it back up strong. That's a kid that wants it.
Yep.
Right
you're
now,
absolutely
Northwest
right.
a little flat.
You're right. You're right. We're seeing a whole lot more aggressive play out of the Tigers.
Absolutely. They just look like they want it more right now. And if you look at the Northwest players, you got a lot of mouths open. They're breathing, they're sucking air right now. So they're not used to this yet. You know, practice cannot replicate game situations. Right now, they're tired.
Yep.
They won't get into basketball shape for probably another 2 or 3 weeks, honestly.
You're probably right. So 32-17, the Tigers are up with just under 2:40 left to go till the half.
Comes up a little short on that one. Tyler Caldwell, I got a feeling he'll keep on reloading.
Yep. Close, but no cigar.
Yeah, Northwest having to pick up their offense this far back is not a good thing either. Leslie with the rebound. Good spin move and off the glass.
And he gets
good
it in.
Good work there by Kyle Leslie.
We got 19-32 now as the Mohawks are trying to nickel and dime it back into a competitive area.
And a possible one. Drake Truitt has let his presence be known in this game as well.
I tell you what, that was a nice drive in there,
Yep.
you know.
You know, and that's just right now at this point, Northwest, they're playing defense, but they're not moving their feet. You step and slide, you don't reach. When you reach, you commit fouls.
That's true.
And that's why this young man's at the line.
In and out.
Looking to feed Leslie right away. A little high for my taste. Get him down inside. Big 3-ball attempt. Out. Tigers with possession once again. Wow. You know, and ordinarily you don't like to see a guy just basically play 1-on-5, but there wasn't even any help defense there to stop him with that dribble drive.
No,
he basically was allowed to go 1-on-1 there and try to score.
Yep.
And nearly pulled that off. Mohawks need to get an help side defense. Down to Leslie. That same move, they got to rely on Leslie to get them back in this game, but they better start playing some defense.
Well, he seems to be what's keeping him a little bit competitive.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, he's really all they have, offensively speaking. They have not proven they can shoot from the outside yet. Nice.
And the Tigers put in 2 more.
And that's just spacing. 20 who scored there.
Right under 30
Kraft,
seconds.
Yeah, that's staying away far enough to get that
Ooh,
pass.
nice steal. Had a nice steal back.
All right, so we had a little bit of football involved in that.
Yeah.
Soccer at the end. Goal.
That's it.
That
Goal.
was ugly all the way down the floor, wasn't it?
It was.
Hey, it's an early season. These kids will be so much better a month from now.
Oh, my gosh. It's amazing what the difference is.
It just, yeah.
We got 20
Like
seconds.
I say, you can't replicate gameplay.
No. Mohawks looking to burn it off and take the perfect shot.
All right, well, that's a little guy going in there trying to make something big happen. Great player, Mason Campbell, but going up against 24, Tyler Caldwell, that's a tall drink of water right there.
It is.
What I didn't like after that is the block. Don't glare at him. Don't glare at him afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Class it up. He could have easily gotten hit with the technical right there just because he glared at him.
I'll tell you.
And officials this early in the season could set a precedent with that.
They could. We got 9 seconds on the board as Mason Campbell takes a second or two and sinks it. Conley taking the ball down. What'll he do in the last 5 seconds? Kind of loses control of it there.
Hunter Berry doing a
give him
great job of defending him down the floor,
Yeah.
but just not quick enough to stay up with him.
Yeah.
So when he did make that transition from right hand to left hand, Berry fouled him. I believe that's who got the foul.
So Conley will go to the line with 2 seconds on the clock.
Well, it looks like they gave it to 11.
Oh, they changed their mind?
Tyler Webb picked up the foul. Yep. Still had 1 foot out of bounds when he touched the ball.
He sure did. So the Mohawks take possession with about half second left before the half. And we're going to take a timeout
with a half of a second to go.
That's a big play.
Okay.
Well, they're talking about it. We'll take a break,
Let's
and we'll
do
be
that.
back right after this.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Well, here they are bringing it down. Good effort.
They did get a last-second shot off. Not sure whether they needed the timeout to set that up, but
yeah, good for them.
Yeah, that ends the half. 13-point deficit.
Yeah, it's a big gap. I mean, it's not one that can't be overcome with some good coaching, good play, and a few good breaks. Well, Jay, I think we'll go ahead and take a break here at halftime and be back with more action in just a little bit.
Very good.
Located in the heart of downtown Portsmouth is the area's oldest pawnbroker, B&B Loan. No matter what you're looking for, it's probably come through the doors of B&B at some point in time. With a large selection of jewelry, TVs, tools, DVDs, musical instruments, and did I mention jewelry? B&B has the largest collection of pre-owned jewelry featuring many popular and one-of-a-kind pieces. No matter what you're looking for, shop local first by coming into B&B Loan, located near the Esplanade at 837 Gallia Street in Portsmouth.
Everyone has a personality. Shouldn't your kitchen have one too? Craft-Made Cabinetry has hundreds of distinctive ways to help create a kitchen so personal. It could only belong to you. Craft-Made. It becomes you. Visit craftmade.com or call 1-866-CRAFTMADE for your free idea book.
Manufacturing is not what it used to be. It's more than putting parts together. It's coming up with ideas, testing principles, and perfecting engineering. Scioto County Career Technical Center, through secondary and post-secondary education, is offering student training in the use of CNC, PLC, and CAD. Such cutting-edge training advances the skill level of the local workforce, building for the future of advanced manufacturing. For more information, visit us online at sciototech.org.
Sciototech.
The Stephen A. Hunter Hope Fund was founded in memory of local student Stephen A. Hunter. One of the most successful programs is the Stevens Power Pack program, which provides food for local children in need. The most recent hunger statistics from Feeding America reveal that almost 1 in 3 children in Scioto, Pike, and Adams counties are food insecure. That's almost 50% higher than the national average. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
The guys and all that.
Yeah, I mean, we got 9 minutes.
Okay, I didn't know if we came back. Wow, everything's really blurry again. I'll put them off a little bit.
Reading glasses? The reading glasses?
Yeah, they're distance glasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where when I drive is about it.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm having to look underneath.
Yeah, I'm just the opposite. I'm putting these on to read.
Yeah.
You know, then I can see all the way across the room easily.
I'm gonna go take a photo shot.
Okay.
And maybe get a wallet or something. I don't know. Okay. I have that kind of time.
Okay.
When do I need to be back?
I mean, really right at time to go. Yeah, so we're 8:44 right now.
Let's see if we can get you some help.
Who do you think you're going to get to help me this time of night?
Thank you for calling King's Daughters. This is Natalie. How can I help you?
My husband has a pretty bad cough, and it seems like it's getting worse.
Let's see about getting him in to see a provider.
Care 24/7. Free advice, help, and scheduling 24 hours a day.
Honey, I think they can get you in as soon as the morning.
That fast?
That fast.
Care 24/7. Here when you need us.
Welcome to Portsmouth Cinemas.
Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around. The library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Starting a new half here.
So starting right away on the floor, Cade Conley putting the ball on the floor, trying to take it into the lane and forcing the foul. When we get a moment, we'll go over the point leaders at halftime. Cade going to the hole.
I tell you, he is a monster.
Conley led all scorers the first half with 15 points, and I think that Mal Potts actually got a piece of that shot.
It looked like it might have been that way.
I think we had a phantom foul that came in there. 33, Caleb Smith will go to the line for the Northwest Mohawks. Good form on there. I always like to see that nice backspin of the ball as it goes through the hoop.
Oh, yeah.
Ideally, you want that ball to make 1 to 1.5 rotations.
Really?
That one has a little bit more than that, but it's still good form. So they called the foul on the 3 shot. That's why he's getting 3 free throws.
Oh, wow.
And he made 2 of the 3.
Not bad.
And Cade is on the loose. He will not slow down, and he will score again.
I'm telling you.
So that's 19 points now.
He is rocking the boards.
For Cade Conley. Garrett Rowe trying to go across the lane there with that left-handed dribble. Came up a little short, and Leslie, like I said in the first half, he's their go-to guy, gets the rebound and the putback and the foul.
So he's at the line trying to pick up the 3rd point. Score is 40-27 with the Tigers leading.
Yeah, and the great thing about basketball, transitioning from football to basketball season, when you get down 13 points, that's a hard thing to overcome. In basketball, you can do that in a minute and a half.
Oh, yeah.
You get on a run, you start hitting some threes, start sitting down on defense and causing a few turnovers. You can make that up.
Just sent to the foul line a few times.
Yep.
You know, I always joke and say, the last minute of the ball game is the longest minute of the ball game.
It absolutely is. A little short on that free throw. Mohawks need to make their free throws to get back in this. Conley quickly shooting from the outside.
It looks like the Mohawks are getting a little more aggressive.
Yeah. New Boston's just very active there, even on the rebounds. Caleb Smith lighting it up from the lane, or from the outside.
That's a nice looking 3. Conley flips it back.
That was a nice little screen and then give back.
Yeah.
Just missing the shot. Same spot, twice as nice. Caleb Smith back-to-back trays.
I think he went to the Conley School of three shots there.
Maybe somebody will close out on Caleb from that spot. Might be a good idea. Some guys just like that stroke from a certain spot on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, they just got to stop New Boston from scoring so easily. Drake Truitt there with a nice drive. Super Cade on the rebound. The flight down, not so successful.
Well, the Mohawks have now got it within 9 points.
Oh, they're going to call the charge.
Got a little charging.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's the toughest call for an official to make in basketball.
Yeah, I think
that
you're right.
one there, honestly, I kind of feel like Mason might have traveled before the contact even occurred. He took 2 full steps. They didn't call that. They called the contact. Unfortunately, that's a turnover when you travel. This counts as a foul.
Yep. So the Tigers will take a timeout with 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd period. And we'll take a short timeout as well. We'll be back right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Howell Insurance Agency, serving you for over 75 years.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports crew as we bring you Week 1 high school basketball action here on the Zone. Thanks for joining us as we sit here tonight in the Mohawks Auditorium, where the Mohawks and the Tigers of New Boston are going head-to-head.
Nice drive there and a foul by Mason. Mason Campbell going up there, trying to deny that shot. Yeah, and I got to throw it out to Northwest. Thank you very much for the catbird seat up here. I like the digs.
I tell you, you know what? I really have to put out a big thank you there to Dave France, the athletic director out here at Northwest, and the whole staff out here. They are always very nice to us here at the Zone and take great care of us while we're here. So big thanks out to them. So the Mohawks recover that.
Now they're defending Smith over that corner now.
Yep.
Lesson learned. So, Kyle Leslie trying to operate there on the inside. He really needed to square those shoulders up before he took that shot. The little half hook just didn't work. He doesn't have that kind of control on that shot.
Yeah.
New Boston right now not doing a great job of handling themselves on the offensive side. Now they're taking some poor shots, some low percentage shots. This is a good opportunity for Northwest if they can just mount a little comeback to really close this deficit.
Well, I mean, this is the best vantage point they've had in a while. A 9-point difference.
And there it is again, another opportunity. Didn't have the numbers. And how about
put it down?
Hunter Berry driving to the lane with that right hand. He just divides the defense and scores.
We've got a 7-point ball game going on.
You can feel the move. And a travel, giving Northwest yet another chance to come down and close this to a 5 or even a 4-point game.
Yep.
There's such an ebb and flow to basketball. Nice way to finish. And we have a 5-point game. New Boston tried to full court pressure Northwest, hoping they wouldn't be ready for that. They did a great job of getting it down there, and Kyle Leslie at the end with an easy flush.
Yep. Well, Coach Smith must have had a little talk with him at halftime because the game has changed.
Yep. Well, Cade's not making his shots right now. And there's another thing that happens with basketball is you can become too overconfident. They had a big lead there at halftime, and they probably came back out the second half thinking they had it made. But you still got to play 4 quarters in high school basketball.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not sure where this foul was. He was out of control, never had control of that basketball.
Yeah.
So I'm not seeing where that foul could have occurred. Garrett Rose going to pick that one up, but yeah, I don't know. Must have gotten his body in the way there somehow.
Must have.
And there again, those shots that were going down the first half aren't going down thus far. Tyler Caldwell was money from behind the line first half.
He was.
Missing there, giving Northwest another opportunity and another 2 points.
And now we've got a 3-point game.
Just like that, we got a basketball game, ladies and gentlemen.
2:25 left to go in the third period as the Mohawks have had quite a comeback. And so far, they've had They have 6 or 9 consecutive points.
Yeah. A nice, really kind of a nice block there. I don't know if this was a foul or not. It was pretty close, kind of ticky-tack. But New Boston going at them there with a 1-4 low offense.
Yeah.
That's just a couple of screens down underneath. And coming off one screen and feeding the screener. Put him in a good position here. Missed the shot, got fouled. So Drake Truitt goes to the line, make his first one. And missing his second.
Woo! Nice three.
Evan
and it's down to 1 point.
From behind the line, reducing this game to a 1-point game. At what point does Coach Adam Cox call a timeout and say, hey, let's talk about this?
I know.
They're out of control. They could take the lead right here.
Down the line.
Throckmorton, short but fouled.
Coach Smith's really happy about some call down there. Patting the ref on the back.
That's right. Good call. Good call.
So come out here and do it again.
He'll probably deride him later on for a bad one, but that's okay. Enjoy the ride right now.
That's it.
Throckmorton missing the front end. If he makes this here, we're all square.
And it's good. We got a tie ball game with 1:40 on the clock for the third period.
And he double dribbled.
So if the Mohawks pick this up, this could be the first time that they take the lead in the ball game.
Absolutely. New Boston just rattled right now. They've taken them off their stride. Northwest is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. They wanted to feed Leslie bad right there. Didn't get it into him. Leslie tries to get the rebound, but he's going to go over the top, make that contact with the man inside who has position. You can't do that. That's going to be a foul on Leslie. Turning the ball over to New Boston. Number 10, Timmy Emmons will come in for him with 1:10 to go. Leslie will sit down with his 4th foul. That's a difficult situation for the Mohawks. He's their stud. They need him on the floor. Now, how long will they keep him on the floor in that 4th quarter?
Yep.
He's going to have to play passive defense, and that's never a good thing. New Boston will take it inside hard on him when he does get back in. There again, 24, Tyler Caldwell short on the jumper. Nothing going down for New Boston second half.
Oh, here we go. Conley coming down. Puts it up, no good.
No. Well, there again. Hey, this is like training for the officials too. Probably not a horrible call, but his mistake was he made the call too late.
Yeah.
All right, so when you make that call too late, everybody in the building is going to think it's suspect.
Well, sure.
So nice little one-on-one run there with Cade Conley. Picking up the foul and making the first of his free throws. And the second. Hunter Berry bringing the ball down the floor to his right, and he's going to bounce it off his foot and out of bounds. All of a sudden, now you're starting to see a shift back towards the New Boston side.
Mm-hmm.
Northwest going to open up, full court pressure, but it is token pressure as they come out of it. They just wanted to show it to him, slow him down a little bit.
Right at 20 seconds on the clock.
They don't want to let them have a good look here. Caldwell's got the ball at the top of the key. Now to Cade Conley, and takes too many steps to get there. So Northwest with 9.9 seconds remaining in the third, a chance to cut this to a tie. And they didn't get the shot off. That's going to be the quarter. And your score at the end of 3. New Boston ahead 45-43.
Let's take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back with a little Rocky music here to get us
Yo,
fired
Rock.
up. I tell you, we're into the fourth and final period of this game between the New Boston Tigers and the Northwest Mohawks. It's a 2-point ball game. I mean, a big period for the Mohawks.
Absolutely. You know, at the end of the first half, you kind of had to think Northwest wasn't going to stay in this game and they were going to lose badly in their home opener. But heart and desire, just like Rocky, will put you back in this game. It's not over until it's over.
That's it.
A few good shots, rattled New Boston, and all of a sudden they're right back into the game.
You are absolutely right, Jay. So the Mohawks come out.
Wide open three.
A lot of passing.
But a nice feed inside. Kyle Leslie finishes, and the game is tied.
Conley bringing it down the court for the Tigers.
Yep. Now that ball was touched out by Caleb Smith, 33 there. What you're seeing here is a whole lot of New Boston one-on-one play.
Mm-hmm.
4 guys watching, 1 guy working. It looks like Union worked on it, right? Sorry about all the Union guys out there. That's just a joke. We love you.
That's it.
Just a joke.
So we got Caldwell going to the line for the Tigers. Coach Adam Cox down there pacing the floor.
A little bit nervous. After that first half, I'm sure he felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Caldwell makes his second.
And the Mohawks pass it around and leave Mason Campbell to bring it down court. He drives. Knocked off. And Conley sinks too.
And you know, I thought Caleb Smith did a pretty good job there of fouling him on the ball, but they didn't call it.
Yep.
Should be there.
Nice
Hunter Berry
jump.
now unofficially with 9 points. He's quickly becoming that go-to guy here in the second half. Yep. Caldwell over the top. You have to have inside position. Box out on the shot. If you don't do that, it's going to force you to reach over the top, and they're going to call it every time. Number 12, Truitt, they're feeling a little bit.
I
don't see Coach Cox looking to take him out, though.
No.
Old school basketball, rub some dirt on it, move on.
That's it. No blood, no foul.
Yeah. It'll make you tougher. He is hurt, and he's feeling his back, his lower back there.
He is.
As he landed pretty hard.
He laid down there for a minute.
Well, and that's when you go to his guy. You got to figure defensively he can't play like he was before, so feed him the rock. Campbell taking a baseline, trying the reverse layup, and puts it down.
2 points for Mason Campbell. He brings the ball up to a tie game again, and he's shooting from the line.
That was a nice move. Now, in retrospect, just about a minute ago, he drove down the center of the lane and got himself in there amongst the trees. That was too big of a task for him to overcome. This here, he could use the rim as a sixth man to help screen him for that reverse layup.
Traveling called.
Yeah, Timmy Emmons goes down with the basketball, and if you do that, it is considered traveling. The fans aren't too happy about it, but that's the proper call.
See, if your feet don't move, I don't know why it's traveling.
It's an odd call, but yeah.
There's a
Caldwell
shot.
from three.
Mohawks get the rebound.
Truett had inside position, but wasn't able to get both hands on it.
Mason Campbell bringing it down.
Garrett Rose going to take it to the hole hard, but misses the shot. And a real quick foul, I believe, on 32, Hunter Berry. A little bit of a touch foul as they're going down the floor. And honestly, the reach, it wasn't going to gain anything. Yeah, there was no reason to make the reach, so he just gave up a foul and put him on the line for no reason.
Yeah.
Get back and play defense. That's the first thing you do. Sprint back to the lane, stop the ball, and make them set something up. Fortunately, they missed the front end of the foul, the 1-on-1. So with the score tie, 49-49, Northwest with a chance to go ahead. Notice how much more movement Northwest has this half.
They do.
They woke up at halftime. Yep. Truett, number 12, picks up the foul there, riding Garrett Rowe as he tries to dribble to his right side.
Yeah. Well, the Mohawk team is definitely different this second half.
Yep. New Boston not in the 1-on-1, so the Mohawks will take the ball out of bounds. The clear out throw and very close to getting it over
save
the
by
back.
Mason Campbell.
Yeah. Feeding Leslie inside. That should be money, and it is.
That's his hot zone right there.
Absolutely. That's where he plays. That's where he lives.
So the Mohawks take the lead for the first time in this game, deep into the fourth quarter.
Got to help. Yeah, Leslie just didn't get over to the block to stop that.
Yep. So Conley rounds him out and ties it back up.
Garrett Rowe from three isn't able to get it to go down. Gets his own rebound. Blocked again, but Leslie can clean that up.
I tell you, both teams are trying to keep it level.
So back to a 2-point lead for the Mohawks. Feeding Truett inside, looking inside. Rowe did a good job of stopping that pass from entering.
So the Tigers will take a timeout, and while they do, we will as well. So we'll be back in just a few right after this.
We recently got an EEG machine, and that's what we're using for one of my research projects. Shawnee State and my professors, faculty here have really helped me to be competitive, not just to meet the minimum requirements. Kind of cool to tell people that, hey, I know how to run an EEG.
I visit every client that I have one time a month. I'm not meant to be behind a desk. At Shawnee, they instilled in me a need to have empathy towards other people. When you get into that career, it's because you want to help people. So that's what I'm doing.
You're watching Zone Sports.
I noticed that earlier. I was hoping to get in and see how that stuff flows.
And we're back here at the home of the Mohawks, Northwest High School, where we've got a ball game going on.
We sure do.
The Mohawks
Boston,
now have taken a lead here by 2 points.
Yep.
It's kind of bounced back and forth here in the last few minutes, but this is the first time in the game that we've seen the Mohawks really come out strong.
Right.
And,
New Boston had that big lead there in the first half. They were playing basketball without thinking about playing basketball, and that's always when you play best because you're loose. Then they came out and they were too overconfident. They gave up that lead, and now they're thinking about playing basketball, and that doesn't work well either.
Yep. Ooh, not good for the Tigers at this point. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left to go in the fourth period. You're watching Zone High School Sports Week 1 basketball.
All right, nice move there by Cade Conley, just sliding in over the top and putting that ball down. Remember, Leslie has 4 fouls. He doesn't want to foul out, but now that you're down to 3 minutes in the game, he can afford to play defense a little bit better.
There's the hot zone.
Yep, and he's your go-to guy. So you want to feed him every trip down if you can.
Yep.
Northwest back up to 55-53, coming up on 3 minutes to go as Conley resets the offense. Great job there by Hunter Berry defending. Truitt trying to go up amongst the trees. That's a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Yeah, in a scary situation there. We just talked about Kyle Leslie and his foul trouble. He was the one that put his hand on top of that ball.
Yeah.
Risking that getting called as a foul. The possession now will go to Northwest, and in the final minutes of the game, that may play a part. Garrett Rose going to get called on the reach there. Just trying to tip it out from behind. Play defense with feet, keep him in front of you, and you don't have to do that.
That's true.
Next time, lesson learned. But there again, these kids probably are tired.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
First game out, they're not basketball shape yet, so it'll take them a little bit. Really important free throws here that you can't afford to miss. Drake Truitt missing the front end. And the second.
So this gives the Mohawks a good chance here.
And how much of this clock do they want to try to work now?
Yep.
We're getting close to that style of play. They don't have to be in a big hurry. The ball and the lead. Still moving. 2:20 remaining. They fed the man they want to feed.
That's it, man.
And Kyle Leslie will finish if you feed the monster.
That's it.
Cade Conley answers. And New Boston's still doing a whole lot of this one-on-one, basically 1-on-5. The rest of the team not so much involved. Northwest now looking like they've got some teamwork on the offensive end. And I bet they look for Leslie again this trip down.
Well, we got 1:50 left to go, and it's anybody's ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of an ill-advised shot there, but they're able to get the rebound and put it down. 4-point lead now for Northwest.
Mohawks starting to creep ahead.
Yep, and we have a foul on Truitt, number 12. And New Boston playing in desperation now. Taking very quick shots. They're not setting anything up.
Oh, yeah.
All that's allowing them to do is burn that clock off for Northwest and give them more opportunities.
Yep.
Kyle Leslie going to the line for a big man. Let's see if he can shoot the rock pretty well from the stripe.
That's it.
Drake Truitt has picked up his 5th foul, so they're going to have to sub him out. They'll bring in C.J. Kraft, number 20.
So the Mohawks have 10 fouls versus the Tigers 7.
Yep. So we got the double bonus versus the regular one-on-one situation.
He can not only make them under the basket,
yeah,
he can make them from the foul line.
He can bring home the bacon and fry it up too, right?
That's it.
So left-handed, nice stroke there, putting up 5 points. That's a 2-possession lead, no matter how you slice it.
Mm-hmm.
I went back to the bacon there, didn't I? Short.
That's it. Conley coming down.
Yeah, they're just pushing too hard. They're trying to score too quickly. They're acting like they're down 10. That's a good timeout. New Boston was about to press them there and try to force a turnover.
Well, while they take a quick timeout, we will as well. And we'll be back with the last minute 23 of this ball game.
I do it for the ladies.
I did it before I got married.
I do it year-round.
It's the only thing I take my hat off for.
I do it all month long for one low price.
We do it together.
Wheelersburg, Portsmouth, Huntington, Jackson. I do it wherever I go.
They all do it here.
You won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. Come to the Sun Spot where the sun always shines.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back as Coach Cox gives his team a pep talk.
Yep. I don't know if we have that on camera.
Coach Smith is strategizing over here as well to maintain the lead that they have.
Yeah, Coach Cox, I think he broke a blood vessel or two there in that little meeting of the minds that they were having at the bench. I think the long and the short of it was play your guts out in this last minute and 23 seconds.
That's it.
Or we're going home with the loss.
So the Mohawks take the ball out. Mason Campbell gets the ball, driving down court.
Malpass really pressuring him with the ball, trying to get that 5-second count.
You know,
Northwest in no hurry to score, and that probably could have been called a travel right there.
Yeah, that's what I would have called it.
Still trying to avoid that 5-second call, and New Boston's going to have to start thinking about fouling, and they do.
You know, I will say Mason Campbell handles that ball extremely well.
Yeah, that's his position as point guard. He's quarterback of the basketball team. Gets him set up. He's the ball handler.
I tell you, he's doing a great job.
And a 6-point lead now for Northwest. And it's not over till it's over. We with 53.8 to go, there's still a lot of basketball to be played here.
Oh, it's still anybody's ball game. This last minute's usually the longest.
It sure is. Lips out the second one. Conley trying to get the ball out of there. And a foul. That's the worst thing you could do, is stop the clock and put him on the line.
Fouls on number 32, Hunter Berry.
So Hunter Berry there with an ill-advised foul there on the sideline. Just getting caught up and playing defense, trying to make something happen.
Yep.
At this point, you want to protect the lead. You know, he just, as good a player as Cade Conley is, that stroke at the foul line is too abbreviated. He's just tossing the ball instead of shooting it and getting that nice follow through. Now we got the Stripes are talking about a situation here.
You know, I've often thought when this kind of thing starts happening, we should go into like bad lip reading kind of stuff, you know? Just for the pure fun of it.
You know what?
No, really, I like your shoes. Where did you get them?
Really, yeah. You know, we actually used to do that in college in the dorms. We'd turn on the soap operas and turn the volume off and make up our own dialogue. Our shows were much better.
Oh, I bet so. So do you have second or third shift at Foot Locker tomorrow? I tell you. A lot of discussion.
So we're still
going
discussing
on.
the situation here.
I think they're telling Coach Cox what their schedules are this week at the Foot Locker.
Okay. Do we have your size? Let me check.
That's it. 50 seconds left to go.
The bad thing is we're not really going to get any explanation as far as what is going on, what the question is.
I don't think
But
so.
he will take his second shot. And C.J. Kraft will miss that shot. Now they really are forced to foul, and they will. Zero calling for the foul to be on him, Mal Potts. And that official will capitulate and give it to him. That puts Mason back on the free throw line again. Mason Campbell. If he makes both of these shots, he does not. He's going to say he might be able to put a rubber stamp on this game.
He's in trouble. Conley's in trouble.
Timeout, New Boston. There again, trying too hard to get down the floor as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Making a bad move and then getting stuck.
Well, you know, this is a fresh team with what? Oh, okay. We need to go to commercial. So we'll go to commercial.
Let's
We'll
do
be right back
commercials.
after this.
All right.
Apparently we need.
This is my business.
I'm the owner and sole proprietor.
I only have one other employee, Chester.
It's a romantic notion. Be the boss, but you are alone.
Well, not technically alone.
I do have a lot of help, actually.
My UPS store.
I had this printed there.
Packing, shipping, help.
Outstanding.
Toasters.
I have a mailbox there.
Best thing, they're right down the street.
The owner's a friend.
Forgot the account.
My team.
Yes! Careful now.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here for the 39 seconds left in this ball game as the New Boston Tigers are trying to make up this 6-point deficit after leading the ball game for 3 periods.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be a tough road to hoe right here. 39 seconds to go. You know, New Boston has to make up a 6-point lead. That's just 2 possessions, but 2 threes could handle this. They need to get Cade Conley open or Caldwell at the top of the key. And it'll be Conley, and now it's a 1-possession game. 26.7 remaining.
Well, you know what? Let's take another commercial break, and we'll be back right after this.
Do it for the 7:30, please.
Enjoy the movie.
It's a lot cleaner. Yeah, they actually cycle movies faster here.
The bassoon is like a box of chocolates.
Have you seen a really big snake?
I hate snakes.
None shall pass.
Wheelersburg Cinema, still bringing movies to life.
We're back here in Mohawk territory as the Tigers have now cut it to a 3-point deficit. 26.7 seconds left on the clock, and we have us a heck of a ball game.
That was the most important part of that right there, just getting the ball in play. You know you're going to get fouled right away, so you want your highest percentage players taking that inbounds pass. I think they like Mason on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be the Mason-Dixon line?
Might be.
Yeah. That was a reach, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It was okay.
My son Craig would be looking at me sideways right now. Come on, Dad. Too far.
You know, Dad humor all of its own.
It is, yeah. Pull my finger, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
So we got Mason Campbell at the line.
He does make the front end. That makes things a little bit more comfortable for the Mohawks.
That makes it a 4-point difference. Can he make it a 5?
And he does. Real important foul shots there, and they are the rest of the way. Conley real quick on the 3. Put back is no good.
Mohawks get it again, and the Tigers have to foul.
I think Jason Smith's fired up more than his team is.
I think so.
Well, he knows that he's going to put a W in the book after that first half. He didn't think so much. Garrett Rowe at the end
here. That was a very mean-looking congratulations.
Absolutely, yes. Garrett Rowe's about to put a few nails in that coffin to finish this out, or attempt to. Misses the front end. Well, you know, you really got to give it to Coach Jason Smith. He changed the mentality of these kids coming out the second half. They picked up the tempo, and they earned a win from it.
That's it. 12 seconds. Should be a 6-point lead there.
And time will run out on this first game of the season. The Mohawks will take the victory 64 to visiting New Boston's 58 points.
Well, you know, not the way that most people probably thought this would end based on the first half.
Well, and that's a great thing about basketball. We talked about that. There's an ebb and flow. You know, you go through so many different periods in a basketball game, and this certainly went Northwest way in the second half.
That's true. Well, let's take a short break, and we'll come right back with a little short wrap-up and player of the game, and then talk about who we're playing next week.
Sierra's Haven is a no-kill animal shelter located in Scioto County. They are a group of volunteers working together to help find safe, loving homes for adoptable pets. In its brief existence, they have made a difference in the lives of thousands of animals. Whether they were stray animals or needing medical attention, Sierra's treated, spayed, neutered, and found them wonderful homes. Your contributions to this organization can help get abandoned and abused animals off the streets and into a loving home. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
When you're pain-free, you can live free. At SOMC, our physical medicine and rehabilitation associates can help you live free from chronic pain. And free from worry, too. That's because we can provide a wide variety of pain management treatments, including epidurals, nerve blocks, and spinal stimulation, so you don't have to worry about living on pain medication. Innovative pain solutions from SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
Many people know that at the battery terminal in Ashland, Kentucky, we sell automotive, marine, and recreational vehicle batteries. But did you know we also sell
Power Wheels, motorcycle, and wheelchair batteries?
We also sell batteries for garage door openers, watches, cordless phones, and cell phones.
The Battery Terminal is a family-owned business located in Ashland, Kentucky. We've been in business for 28 years, and we are here to service your battery needs.
You've always been able to recognize value. The decisions you make today put you on the road to where you want to be tomorrow. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphy, your local State Auto Insurance Agency.
Let's see if we can get you some help.
Who do you think you're going to get to help me this time of night?
Thank you for calling King's Daughters. This is Natalie. How can I help you?
My husband has a pretty bad cough, and it seems like it's getting worse.
Let's see about getting him in to see a provider.
Care 24/7. Free advice, help, and scheduling 24 hours a day.
Honey, I think they can get you in as soon as the morning.
That fast?
That fast.
Care 24/7. Here when you need us.
The library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are Still Books and Reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Thanks for joining us, staying with us through this fast-paced game. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports crew as we bring you Week 1 high school basketball here on the Zone. Tonight's game ended up 64-58 as the Mohawks came from behind. Big deficit to knock off the Tigers here in an opening season opener.
What a great way to start the season. I mean,
Yeah.
this turned out to be a barn burner.
It did.
Coming down to it at the end, free throws making a big part of it. And we talked about it going into the break there. It's like a tale of two cities. Basketball is like a tale of two halves. New Boston won that first half, and we were discussing the player of the game. We would have probably looked at Cade Conley or Tyler Caldwell from New Boston going into the half as being our most valuable player. Second half, Kyle Leslie kind of brings them out and dominates the paint like we thought he would the first half, and he's the difference maker.
Well, that's true. So we'll make him the Toro Loco player of the game. There is
Kyle Leslie.
Kyle Leslie.
Yep.
Number.
He is 24.
24. There we go. I couldn't see it on the sheet. But big change. I mean, totally 180 degrees throughout the night. But as you said when we started, it's amazing how these boys are going to change in the next 30 days.
That's right. We'll see these guys play again as the season progresses, and they'll look a lot better on both sides of the ball.
Well,
New Boston has to figure out
we'll see
some
Northwest
of the things
next
that
week.
happen. What's that?
I said we'll see Northwest next week.
Okay.
As we'll be covering Portsmouth West and Northwest here at the Mohawk Auditorium again.
All right, very good.
We'll
look forward to that meeting.
Game, Well, I'm Chuck Jones.
This is Jay Miller.
And thank you for joining us. We'll catch you every week here.
On the rebound.
That's it, on the rebound, bringing you all the action of Zone High School sports basketball. We're out of here.